Welcome back. So I'm now going to show you how to lead Son Salutations. And whether you are in a secular setting or a Christian setting, you can do the same sequence of yoga poses. I have two different poems, Son Salutations with S-U-N, Sun, that you can use at a yoga studio or in a classroom. And then I have a poem where Son is S-O-N, and it's referencing Christ. And so I would encourage you to move through the sequence of postures the first time with the kids, just telling them what to do with their bodies. So inhale and reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward and tickle your toes. And then after you lead them through the series one time with just describing what they're doing with their body, and then the second time you might want to say the poem as you are flowing through the poses. And they'll catch on. They'll sort of watch you and they'll follow along with your movements, and over time they will learn it, and over time they will learn the poem in addition to the sequence of poses. And you can have them repeat the poem after you, repeat each line. You can give them the option to do that if they want to, or if they just want to focus on their breath and moving their body, they can do that. And then over time, as they learn the sequence and as they learn one or both of the poems, you can give the kids the opportunity to lead this practice. So I'm going to come to the front of my mat and I'm going to lead you through it the first time by telling you what the movements are. And then I'm going to go back through it again, and I'm going to do it with Son Salutation poem, S-O-N. So here we go, coming to the front of the mat, grounding down through all four corners of both feet and growing up to the sky, bringing our hands together at heart center. And as we inhale, sweeping the arms up and overhead, and then exhaling and folding forward. Inhale, we look up halfway, and then exhale and step the left foot back, bringing the knee to the mat. Inhale, sweeping the arms up and overhead. Exhale, bringing the hands to the mat. Inhale, stepping the right foot back, and then exhaling, bringing the knees down and the chest down, hugging the elbows in. Inhale, lifting up for cobra pose, and then exhaling, coming into downward dog, upside down letter V. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the left foot forward now. Right knee comes to the mat. Inhale as the arms sweep up, and then exhale as the arms come back down. On your inhale, bring the right foot forward to meet the left, folding forward on your exhale. Inhale, sweeping the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands come back to heart center. So now I'm going to do that same sequence, reciting one of the poems. And we do the sequence 2 times. So the first time, you'll notice you're stepping your left leg back and then your left leg forward. And then when we go over to the other side, we'll step our right foot back first, and then the right foot goes forward. Now you'll notice that when I just led you through that, when you were in downward dog, I had you take an inhale and then exhale and step your left foot forward. There was also a part where when we brought our feet together, how we inhaled forward and then we exhaled and folded. So there's 2 parts where there's a little pause in a pose. When we're doing it with the poem, we're not going to focus on our breath. We're going to focus on just doing the movement and saying one line of the poem for each movement. So the breath, because we are speaking through our mouths while we are moving through the sequence, it's going to be a little different than when we focus on the breath. Those two pauses are not going to occur. So again, beginning in mountain pose with the feet rooted down into the ground and the top of the head reaching up toward the sky. You can remind the kids of their imaginary string in standing postures just as you can in seated ones. And we'll begin. The sun, I salute the sun. The Son of God lives in everyone. Christ has risen. Christ has blessed. The whole world in his heart rests. With Christ I rise, ready to live, happy to be, and ready to give. The sun, I salute the sun. Christ opens his arms to everyone. And so there is the sequence with the SON, Son Salutation poem. And as I mentioned, you can have the kids repeat after you. You can say a line while doing the movement, and they can repeat after you, and over time, they can learn it themselves. If you're in a setting that is not Christian, you can use the other poem with the same exact sequence of postures.